Rosa Antonia Borja Sanchez. Okay? Okay, this is Unit 1, Session 4, right? Okay, today our topics for today is present continuous and spelling rules. And you know that? Spelling rules, how can you spell, especially according to the verb, right? Continue, please. Oh, student, present continuous. It's important, student, present continuous, you have to use what? Verb to be and the verb with the ing. Remember, the student, present continuous, you use activity happen at the moment. Activity happen at the moment. Look at the picture. What happened with Tom? Tom is singing, right? Singing now. What about Lucy? Lucy is dancing. And Dave, both, they are dancing the party. What about Helen? Helen is eating a pizza. And also Eve too, right? They are eating a pizza. Okay, this activity happened at a moment. That means present continuous, right? Now, what about Sam, student? Sam also is drinking. Yeah, is drinking. Maybe is drinking some beverage. And also Sam is talking to Danny, and Danny is talking to Sam. Yes? Okay, now let's continue here and learn about the present continuous. Okay, present continuous tense. You have positive, negative. Here, yes, remember the personal pronouns. Okay. Here, you need here the subject, the personal pronouns, verb to be, am, is, are, and the verb with the gerund, with the ing. Yes, you have to add ing. What happened, student? What happened here? For example, in the verb with the present continuous, you have a verb. That's me, work. And you add ing, working. En Spanish means trabajando. La terminación ing, la terminación significa, o lo podemos traducir de esta manera, ando, endo, oyendo. Okay? In this case, you use working, trabajando. Okay? And also practice. Here, I am working. Yes, I am working. Student, don't forget, in present continuous, don't forget, you have to add with the verb to be and the verb with the ing. You don't say, I'm working. No, I am working. Okay? He is working. They are working. Yes? This is affirmative. Negative. In negative, remember, in negative, you have to add not, yes, in the verb to be. For example, I'm not, is not, or isn't, are not, or aren't. You have, I'm not working. He isn't working. She isn't working. Or you, or we, or they aren't working. Yes? You have to only you have to change in negative form in present continuous the verb to be. Yes, the verb to be you have to add not. Okay, not. And the verb with the gerund only you change here in the verb ing. The verb go with gerund. Yes, con un gerundio va. ing lo decimos. Okay, negative only you add not in the verb to be. Example, he's not or he isn't working in the garden. Okay? Now, questions. What happened with question? Remember the position in a sentence? First go what? The verb to be. Yes, the verb to be first. Then continue with what? The subject. And the complement. The complement is the verb with the ing. Here, am I working? Am I working? Is he or is she and is it working? Are you working? Are we working? Are they working? Student, don't forget the question mark. Don't forget the question. Okay? Example. Example. He is working in the garden. Example, is he Okay, is he working in the garden? Okay, is he working in the garden? And then you have, are you eating pizza right now? Right now? Right now. Student, you have expression in present continuous. Now, in this moment, right now, yes, in that moment, present continuous. Okay? Now, answer, yes I am, or no I'm not. No I'm not. Yes, here student in present continuous, in your answer, you can use short form, in the short form. Yes? And if necessary, if you want to add more information, you continue. For example, affirmative form, affirmative, you have, yes, I am. Negative, no, I'm not. I am eating meat. You want more information, yes? No, I'm not. I am eating meat. Are you playing video games? Yes, I am. Negative, no, I'm not. Short answer. Okay? It's important. More examples, student. Affirmative. Okay? Liz is sending an email. Negative. Liz isn't sending an email. Question. Is Liz sending an email? Next. Olenka is cooking omelette. Then Olenka isn't cooking omelette. Is she cooking omelette? Gerardo is running around the park. Okay? Gerardo is running around the park. Question? Is he running around the park? Is he running around the park? Negative. Gerardo isn't running around the park. Okay? You have here affirmative, negative, and interrogative form. Spelling, student, spelling is important. You have to know, you have to learn here the spelling and the rule. Yes? Here, spelling rules for verbs in ing form. Do you remember seeing the spelling of the present simple? Here is the spelling in present continuous. You have to check please. And you have base verb, work, catch, sleep. ing form, working, catching, sleeping. Now you have study, play, buy. In present continuous, you have study, play, buy. Student, when you have why, in order, you have to continue here and add ing. Only you have to add ing, no change. No change why. No lo van a cambiar en Y, no lo van a eliminar en Y. Lo dejan ahí en el verbo y solo agregan ing. Yes? That's me. Just here. Final letter Y is in the same place. Que quiere decir que la letra final griega se queda en el mismo lugar. No lo van a omitir, no lo van a cambiar, no, se queda ahí. Studying, playing, buying. Okay? Then, see clear, student? Go, do. You add ing, going, to. Then you have ride, take, and drive. Student, stop here, student, check. Right? When you have a verb with a final letter, is about E, you have to check. You have to omit E, yes, is eliminated, and you add ing. Final letter E is eliminated. Writing, taking, driving. Okay? Right? Writing, taking, driving. Then you have lay light. Okay? Observe, lay light. Line, just equal. And it's only difference here. Just yes equal with line and lay. Especially in the present continuous with a gerund. Line. Okay? like a mentiroso, echado, ¿ok? Observa. Observa estos dos verbos que son opcionales, ¿ok? Es muy necesario cuando forman oraciones. De pronto ven el verbo lay, lie. Ahí no lo van a agregar después del lay, lie, el ing, no. Mira cómo cambia, ¿no? Algo irregular. ¿Really? ¿Yes? Pero son iguales, mira. Lay, lie. ¿Ok? Swim. What happened with swim, run, and stop? Student, when you have here the final three letters are consonant, vowel, consonant, that's why we have double consonant. Consonant, vowel, consonant, a lo que yo me refiero. For example, swim, run, stop. Cuando tienen esos verbos y al final del verbo observan consonante, vocal, consonante, como swim, run and stop, ¿qué va a pasar? Voy a duplicar otro consonante. En este caso, swim, swimming, run, running, stop, stopping. ¿Ok? It's necessary, yes? Okay, it's important. You have to know this spelling and rule. Then, let's practice. You have here affirmative, negative, and interrogative form. Yes? You have letter A and letter B. Some example. Observe, student, and then I'm going to show you the answer, right? Observe. Here is fill the blank with is or are. When we use is and when we use are. For example, Kate, you have Kate is or are. Kate is cooking a turkey for dinner. Mom, okay, is setting the table, está poniendo la mesa. John, okay, is making coffee, está preparando café. The boys are watching TV. It is snowing outside. Oh. The baby is laughing. Yeah. And you know, for singular you use is, yes. And the girls for plural you use are. The girls are painting Israel's. We are eating turkey, yeah. The dog is barking. They, yes, are celebrating Easter. Very good. And you have here the answer. Yes? And let's check and you can compare your answers to them. Okay. Yes. What about letter V? Write a correct ing verb in the blank. Student, check, try to think about how can you correct ing verb in the blank. For example, number 1, Kate is, how can you change? Remember, when a verb, at the end of the verb you have letter E, what happened with letter E? How can you change in ing? Can you do it, student? Think about from 1 to 10 or from 1 to 3. Try to do it, student. Please think about this one. For example, remember, prepare, preparing, hunting, yes, eating, come, you have come, okay, coming, because you have E, you omit E, you omit E, and you add ing. Make, the same, making, right? Eat, okay, what happened with sing, chase, run, what happened with run, and what happened with you? Let's check. Oh, yes, you can compare your answer. Okay, student, you can compare your answer then. Okay, very good. It's necessary you have to practice as much as possible if you want to learn, yes? Okay, now complete. Negative verb, fill in the blanks with is, are, not, and, or ing verb, right? For example, number 1, here student is negative verb, I am. Ok, not. He. ¿Qué es lo que te falta ahí? Vas a colocar lo que te falta. Si te falta el verbo to be o si te falta añadir negativo, lo vas a colocar. Nada más. Y si es negativo, por ejemplo, number 3, she's not, ¿qué es lo que te falta ahí? El verbo tienes que agregar el ing. That's all. Eso es todo. That's all, student. Okay? Now, you have it. Okay, it is raining. Fine. What about 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10? Think about this one. It's not difficult. Then you have, okay, you can compare. Yes, you can compare and check it. Okay, check on it. Yes, check it and check. Okay, now here you have from number 1 to 10, letter D. Make a question, student, questions. Okay, try to think about these questions. Try to think about this question, okay? Please. Fill in the blank with be and ing verb. Question, remember, you don't use here, do, does, no. This is present continuous. Present continuous, you have to use what? Change the position, the verb to be go first. Remember, el verbo to be, and is are, y depende del subject, depende del sujeto, ¿verdad? O depende del pronombre. In this case, you have number 1. You use am or is or are. Tell me, student, am, is or are. Number 1, you use am. Yeah? Am I? Am I what? Am I cooking dinner? Yes or no? Okay. In this activity, student, you have to add a verb to be and ing verb. Okay? Now you can check. Student, in number 6, the verb is in present continuous. Don't worry, student. It's in your roots. Okay? That's the verb. Number 6 says, are you coming? And the verb is changing here. That's in your root. Don't worry. Coming. Let's check. Okay? Let's check, students. Now, okay? It's correct. You have to check and understand. And it's important you have to practice. Okay. Next one. Here, student, first of all, remember last class, you learned simple present, and today you learn present continuous. It's necessary, student, you have to know the difference when we use for each one, the use of each one. You have to remember. Yes, remember present simple is used to talk about facts or things that aren't true or no or unchanging. Also, we use the present simple habit, yes or no, as a habit. Now you have an example. The Eiffel Tower is in Paris. That's true. My mother can cook very well. Oh, my mother can cook very well. That's true. No change. That's the situation, right? And also, you get up at 5 o'clock as a habit. Okay? Now, simple present with adverbs of frequency. Yeah, remember, in present simple, you have to use the adverbs of frequency. Yes? And remember, it's used to talk about regular actions or habits. Regular actions or habit. Example, Maggie is always late for class. Dad never comes home late. Okay, this is about present simple. And present continuous is used to talk about momentary activities or circumstances that may not be happening at the time of speaking. It depends. But you know that present continuous all the time is activity happening at a moment. And when you refer here circumstances that may not be happening at the time of speaking. Sometimes, student, because you have to talking about maybe as a future, and going to happen maybe next time, next week, it depends, okay? And you know that present continuous, okay, present simple also express in the future. Present continuous, present simple also express in the future. Remember, on Monday, on Tuesday, or next week, present simple, okay? Or next month. Present continuous, student, also express in the future. Present simple, present continuous, also express in the future. It depends on the context of your sentence. But today, you learn present continuous, activity happen at the moment, okay? Now you have to decide in number 1 and 2. Here is simple present or present continuous, according to the sentences, okay? For example, in number 1, Miranda walks to her every day. Simple present. Why is simple present? Look at the expressions every day. Every day that we use in present simple. Yes. Number 2, Jessica and Jill are preparing for their exam. Student observe verb to be and ing. Oh, nice. It's present continue. Yes, present continue. Jessica and Jill are preparing for their exam. Están preparando para su examen. Activity happen at the moment, okay? And you have to put here PC, present continue. And then you have to practice here. Present continue, you have to add PC. Simple present, you have to put SP. Student, simple present and present simple is the same. Yes? You have from 3 to 8. Practice, student. In number 2, activity number 2, you have to write PC or SP for the verbs. For example, coming you have an ing is PC. What about number 7? Makes is SP because it's present simple or simple present for the verbs. Student, it's important. In this time, you need to practice present continuous, right? Present continuous, the spelling on the rules, the verb, you need to practice and you need to know the position, yes, and the structures, okay? For example, in present continuous, what do you have to, or what do you have to use and what do you need? Verb to be and the verb with the ing, okay? In affirmative, negative, and interrogative form. That's all, student. That's all for today. Thank you.